If you're walking along and an anaconda wraps around you, these are snakes. They're 25 feet long and 3 feet around. If it wraps around you, you got about a minute before it like squeezes the life out of you. But what an anaconda is uniquely susceptible to, alcohol. Is that crazy?
That is
One
crazy.
drop of alcohol on that big snake's nose, it'll uncoil and slither away. Now you're thinking, there's not many anacondas where I live, and that's where you're wrong. They just don't look like anacondas. What it is, it's fear. And say, what is fear uniquely susceptible to? And it's susceptible to truth and obedience. Like that's what I'm trying to do. One drop of truth and obedience on that thing to say, that's what I'm going to do. Things that have this putting the squeeze on you, maybe a friend group that you feel like you're not with the cool kids table. I say, I'm going to put a big drop of truth on that. And then obedience. God never compares what he creates. And he's not comparing you to the cool kids table. And as a matter of fact, he loves everybody, but he never sits at the cool kids table. He's always at the kids table.
Yeah.
And so I just say, find what's putting the squeeze on you. Let's identify that to say, is there a story that you've made? I'm not cool enough, hip enough, rich enough, whatever enough. And to say, can I bring a little truth on that? And put a drop of obedience on that. And to just say, I'm just not going to give airtime to that. Maybe there's a friend that's like, you just don't feel better when you're around them. And it's not all about you, but there's some people that are just kind of throwing a lot of shade your way. You don't need to say anything mean. I would just, if you have two trees that are planted too closely together and all their limbs grow and you end up with two whacked trees, just replant them a little bit further apart. Maybe you need to create a little space between you and some of the crazy that's got you distracted. And I just think the more practical it gets, then the more efficient and effective you become. It's Zechariah 4:10, and it says, don't despise the small beginning. So every courageous step you take towards that, just know that the angels are cheering.